This entire struggle has been predicated on information asymmetry. There are individuals that have sufficient information about the happenings within our nation that keeps the rest of the community from having access to the authentic information. And so young people are being led to go lose their lives based on the limited information that they have about their nation. And our organization is designed to create that ecosystem where there is true freedom of speech. How many people in the Anglophone zone have lost their lives because they stood up to challenge what was going on? How many of their properties have been burned? How many of them have lost relatives because they stood up? And yet we are talking about freedom of speech. I want us to be clear, especially for the young people. Yes, our country has been experiencing challenges that need to be addressed. Remember when Tapang Ivor and Mark Barata rose up and started creating awareness about the issues within our nation? What happened? These old folks hijacked this entire movement and turned it into an armed struggle, which has led us down this road. They've silenced this young man and they've kicked them out of the scene. And all of a sudden, we saw old folks everywhere. They were calling themselves president now. They didn't want the young people to even voice their opinion. Look at Eric Tato. All the young people who stood up, they were agile to bring about change. It was not about division. It was not about secession. Look at what has happened. They've silenced them and the same thing has happened. I want you to pay attention to everything I'm saying here because it will open your eyes as an Anglophone, a young, agile Anglophone who wants something out of their lives. All the young folks that emerge in this struggle have been silenced by these old folks. This is what they have been doing to us. They've always brainwashed, controlled, and manipulated us. It has happened in families and it's happening right now at the national level. They have always told you to shut up and keep quiet. They don't believe in young people. They don't believe in your destiny. They don't believe in your dreams. They don't believe in your future. All they care about is to use you as a pawn to achieve their objectives. Even if President Paul Biya passes away, I want to let you know there is a brighter future for you in a union with the Francophones than you living just among Anglophones. Look at all the top celebrities in the country from the Anglophone zone. All of them had to incorporate French into their artistry to become relevant in that country. Look at Stanley Eno. Look at Jovi. Look at Daphne. Look at Rene. All these individuals and many more, including comedians, have incorporated French into their artistry to become relevant in that nation. This is what we ought to be doing from time memorial. But these old folks, with their limited understanding about the future, held us down. Look at Francis Ngannou in the Francophone zone. Look at Samuel Etofis in the Francophone zone. Do you think you can have a talented, gifted Anglophone emerge and become great as the Francophones that you've seen in this generation? They will silence you. If you get a visa to travel abroad, you have to hide. If not, people will poison you. This indoctrination came from these old folks. I've hang around Francophones. If they are mad, they will tell you what is on their mind and it ends there. Our people will pretend that there is peace and then silently poison or kill you. I don't blame the young people today. I know where all of this stems from. And we are emerging today to say no to this. We will forge a new path. We will create a community that is predicated on love, that is predicated on mutual respect. Right here at CSDP, we are creating an ecosystem. If you have a dream in your heart, you can come in here and share your dream, and we will support you and praise you and believe in you. We will not shut you down. We will not criticize you. We will not go out there writing negative comments to discourage you that it's impossible to achieve your dreams. That is not the Cameroon that we see. We see a better Cameroon where young people are celebrated. Just like we see Mark Zuckerberg in the United States of America emerge with an idea and has become great before our eyes. We can have Cameroonians emerge and we celebrate them. Jealousy in our community, fighting with one another in our community. And people are really vindictive when they say the things they say. If they have the chance, they will kill you. With the Francophones, they can be mad at you, they will tell you, and that is it. Us, if we tell you, be very careful, because the next step might be poisoning, or people are going to kill you, they'll trip your vehicle, something will go wrong. We have to change this narrative. And I want to let you know, only interaction and association can change a bad character. If we want to stay in our own corner, we will all perish. And if you're a young person in the country, and if they succeed to divide this nation and you have some iota of reasoning, move to the Francophone zone. Some of you who have gone over there and started businesses, I've heard your stories. The progress and the success that you've experienced within this very short while. They try to cage you in the Anglophone zone so that they can manipulate you and ruin your destiny. Some are motivating you right now as we speak to pack your bags and go back to the Anglophone zone. We grew up in a community where we were not allowed to voice our opinions. We were not allowed to be free. We were not allowed to express ourselves. If you say what is on your mind, you were labeled arrogant. Stay quiet. Now that they have guns, are you going to breathe? Now that they have guns, will you even have the courage to express what you really have in your mind about your dreams and about your future? And have people celebrate you and praise you? Look at the hate that even our young people are projecting on social media, even when I'm releasing content. Then imagine a life in the Anglophone zone. Imagine a life. People celebrate negativity in our community at an alarming rate. We want just pastors with negative projections upon our destiny. Those who say something good, we don't even appreciate them. Evil is what we glorify. This is a conditioning. It ends here. In the beginning, many people moved to this direction, not understanding what was going on. In the beginning, maybe you had 90% of Anglophones vying for this secession idea. Right now, not up to 1 million.